restaurant.
Okay.
Oh, welcome to What's New. We don't have anybody sitting in with us tonight. So we're just going to sort of say hello to you all and sort of gab with you all. And if you got anything to say, we don't have our telephone up here.
No, he didn't bring the telephone, but that's okay.
That's all right.
Are our speakers on?
Yes. So we're just going to talk to you and hope that everything is going all right at your household and you can get out and about.
Okay.
So I'll let ours take over. She can start first.
Okay. Well, I'm going to talk about art. So we got a lot of things going on. We just finished a class today with a lady from California. So the Art Guild's really moving up and doing a bunch of different things. We have, thank you. Charlie just brought the phone. So you can call us now.
Yeah, you can call us.
Yeah. So that was a good thing. That was a mixed media class. We also have youth plein air coming up this Saturday. So bring your kiddies down to the Moses Austin Jerdefet grounds down on Gabourey and Maine. It starts at 10 o'clock Saturday morning, and it'll be till noon. And any age, 5 through seniors in high school, any child in the county, Valley, St. John, homeschool, all the surrounding schools, St. Agnes, Zell, or St. Joseph at Zell, and anywhere your child goes to school, everybody's welcome. We give medals, nice medals like the big people get, to the children or to the youth. Some of them are almost high school age, so, or they're high school age, so to the youth, we'll say. And we do it in 3 categories. So we have 3 different age groups, and they get a first, second, and third in each age group. So we give 10 overall medals and money we give also. We do 1 best of show out of the whole group. So a kindergartner has already got the best of show, which is really cool, and high school kids and middle school kids. We've been doing this since 2009, or 2007, I think we started. So we've been doing it several years, but now this year we upped the money, and the Art Guild is sponsoring it, and along with the schools, and the individuals chip in to give the money prizes. So it's well worth the kids coming. The $50 is the best of show, and $30 is first, $20 second, and $10 third. Ooh, so it's well worth the kids, and they can spend that money for anything they want, art supplies if they're so inclined to, or if they have another interest besides art. It's okay. We don't have limits on where the money can be spent. So they can paint 2 days, but you can only turn in 1 painting, and you register for either Saturday or Wednesday the 15th. If it rains either one of those days, we'll do the 18th, but we'll announce that later. So Wednesday, it's after school, and it's from 3 to 5. And we usually stay a little longer because the kids don't really get there till sometimes 3:20 or something like that, depending where they're coming from. So it's either till 5 or 5:30, depending on what time you get there or what time they get finished. The kids are very, very quick painting. It's amazing what they turn out in such a short time. So anyway, everybody's welcome, and the financial support this year is from, since the Art Guild took it over, we got a grant from the Bayer Rural Fund Community Grant. So it's, the financial support is by that and St. Genevieve Art Guild and the individuals, of course, in the monetary awards. So bring your child Saturday, September the 11th, 10 to noon, or Wednesday, September the 15th, 3 to 5. And we encourage all you high school kids to come because it's a nice event and it's a neat way to relax and make a little bit of extra cash. And we have all the supplies, so you don't have to bring anything except yourself. We have, you can do watercolor, oil pastels, pen and ink, excuse me, pencil, and colored pencils. So you have a choice of all those to do the work in. So just show up Saturday. You can fill out an application off of the Art Guild site, or I think the schools probably have some in their offices, and then, or you can just come and we'll have the applications there you can fill out. So anyway, show up Saturday and join in the fun. We've been doing this since 2007, so everything goes fine every year. So hopefully a bunch of you will show up. Yep. Okay, and then the Art Guild has classes at their new art center and museum. We have children's classes coming up on Saturdays, and they're from 9 till noon. The first one is October the 9th, and it's Spooky Houses in Palomar Clay. And Peggy Bay is a teacher from up in Festus area. She taught at, I think it was Fox she taught at. Anyway, she has really, really cute things that the kids make, or the youth make. So these are for different age groups. The Spooky Houses is for ages 9 through 12. So anywhere around that age is fine. The enrollment is 12 students, so sign up quick. You can do that off of the Art Guild website, or you can stop in at the Art Center and sign your little one up. And then the next one would be October 23rd, and that's for ages 5 through 8. And then that day, you'll make a Day of the Dead wreath with Peggy Bay. And that's, the Day of the Dead is a Mexican...
I was just going to ask you what that was.
Yeah, I always thought it was scary, but it isn't. They respect all the people that have passed away.
Oh,
It's kind of like a memorial to all the people.
Oh.
So they dress up, they decorate things. You can dress any way you want, actually, for the Day of the Dead. You can do the kind of scary creatures, or you can do whatever.
That sounds fun.
And so they're going to create a Mexican-themed seasonal wreath using wood, ribbon, cardboard, markers, silk flowers, etc. And all the equipment that you're going to need is furnished for all these classes. You don't have to bring anything. You just come and sign up, and the class is $10. And that's it, and everything's furnished. So and the things are really cute. You can stop in the Art Center, and all of these things are, an example of all of them is hanging up on the bulletin board in the Art Center. So it's really a nice event. Everything Peggy does is just really great. And then they're going to do a great wave painting. I don't know how to pronounce the Hokaslas or something like that, with 3D fish with Peggy also. And that's Saturday the 6th, and that's for ages 5 through 8. And we will create a mixed media painting based on the children's book, The Great Wave, about Chinese artist Hokaskia, and then create a 3D koi fish, and we'll also make a carp kite. So dress for a mess. So it's going to be messy, and it'll be a lot of fun. And that class, all these classes are from 9 in the morning till noon, and everything is furnished.
And they're fun.
Pardon?
They're fun.
They are. And the last one is Saturday, November the 13th, and that's for ages 9 through 12 or thereabouts. And it's Green Men of the Forest Faces. And that one is really, really cute. It's just amazing what she does. And you'll create a clay sculpture of a green man of the forest face with details from nature on a wooden base using polymer clays, molds, and mica powders. So these are really fun classes for your kids. Every class that we've had, the kids thoroughly enjoyed them, all
That's
those little ones,
I
yeah.
guess so.
So, and then for teens, we have Jane Nager. She was a teacher for several years, and all the supplies are furnished for all the classes that the Art Museum has. And if it happens to be one that isn't everything furnished, you'll get a list, but most everything is furnished. Okay, and this is a Learning to Draw class with Jane, and it's $20 for 6 times coming. And it's 3 to 5. So you have 6 2-hour classes for $20 to
When
learn
is
how to
that
draw. That's October the 6th, 13th, 20th, 27th, and November the 3rd and the 10th. The applications are at the Art Center, or you can pull them off the Art Guild's website. And if you Google St. Genevieve Art Guild, you'll come up and the applications will be on there. This 6-week course is dedicated to everything you need to know about drawing and sketching and shading and perspective and basic anatomy. Learn to create the illusion of 3D objects on a 2D surface. Explore various drawing mediums like pencil, Conte crayon, colored pencil, ink, and oil pastel. So that'll be good. That's for teens, so anybody that's a teen can show up all the way from, 13 to 18.
Yeah,
Would be,
13 to
and thereabouts.
Right.
A little older, a little younger, not too much younger, but a little younger will be okay. Then we also have adult classes, and that's for a maximum of 12 students also. Now, the adult classes are $25. They're still very, very reasonable.
Yeah.
So Victoria Cummings, she's a teacher that also lives in Festus, and she taught for many years also. So this class is intended for anyone who feels they cannot draw at all or just have the most minimal skills and wish to learn this teachable, learnable skill. We will follow the drawing on the right side of the brain method I used for my drawing classes during my 27-year teaching career. Students furnish an 8x12 sketch pad, an 18x24 portfolios folder to keep the work in, and one fine point non-permanent black marker, and one permanent fine tip black marker. Bring a small mirror and 2-inch wide clips to hold the paper to the drawing board. We furnish the large drawing paper, pencils, erasers, and the drawing board. But you'll get, when you sign up for this class, you'll get a list of supplies so you don't have to remember them right now. So that will be on Monday and Thursdays from 1 to 3. And that will happen on October the 4th, the 7th, the 11th, the 14th, the 18th, and the 21st. So that'll be
twice a week during October.
right. That is in October. Yep. So you can sign up for that one also, pulling it off the Art Guild or stopping in at the Art Center, and you can register there. And then there'll be a beginning watercolor, and I'm going to teach that one. It's 3 hours on 4 afternoons, Tuesdays and Thursdays, from 1 to 4, and that one is also $25. Everything's furnished on that one too, and that is October the 26th and the 28th, which is a Tuesday and a Thursday, and November the 2nd and the 4th, and that's also a Tuesday and a Thursday. If you want to discover the basics of watercolor painting, this class is an opportunity to explore watercolor as a medium, to create beautiful landscapes, learn about color and color mixing, type and care of brushes, types of paper, and use of other materials. This class will explore painting of trees, grasses, skies, fields, and how to paint various seasonal scenes. And all the materials, again, are included in it. So you can sign up in person, come to this art center, and that's in the old museum, and used to be a library years ago. And also, it's across from the Duberg Center and across from church. It's a stone building, so you can find it easily. It's at 310 Merchant Street. It's kind of right across from the Duberg Center, the front door, and the side door is right across the street from the Catholic Church. or you can sign up by mail, and all these classes, you can do that. You can visit the website at www.artsstgen.org, and then go under workshops and print off a registration form and bring it in. Or you can mail it with your check payable to St. Genevieve Art Guild, and send it to 310 Merchant Street, St. Gen, Missouri. And that's on the website, so if you just go to the www.artsstgen.org and go under the workshops. And so you can register for any of these classes that I just read off, and if you need any more information, go to that website and it's all on there. And you need to register for these classes or the workshop by 1 week before it begins to ensure that we have available the materials and the space. You can also, if you have any questions, email stgenevieveartguild@gmail.com. So that's all the happenings of the art in St. Gen. Of course, all the art places are open. There are several of them located all around town. If you go on a Fourth Friday, you'll see the flags hanging out. Other times, you just pass by, and most of the places are open. On Merchant Street, or Market Street, there's Sycamore and QRST, and then you go down on Main Street, there is, I don't know if Judy's Galleria is going to be open, but you can, if there's an open sign in the window or open lit up sign, you can go in there. And then we got some of the businesses are open also. Then there's Lucy's Winery, and it has art from Brenda Thompson and Suzanne Thompson. And let's see, then you go down to Eclectic, and that's Jean Reesover, and she has a little art shop down there. Sam has all kind of cut out metal, really interesting things out of tin cans and pieces of roofing, metal roofing. And then in her other shop across the street, there's a lot of crafty gifts and things, and the Ren, what's it? Now, here I am lost on that name.
No, I know what you're saying. I'm really bad with names or
Yeah.
pronunciations.
Yeah, it's
Oh, I am too.
yeah, it's the
But it's,
right across from Eclectic, and it's the Painted Wren or something like that, unless that's down in Cape. Anyway, there's lots of places on Main Street. Fourth Fridays, they'll have the flags out, and other days you just go by, and if they're open, you open the door and go in. All the shops down there have really neat things, and I hope I didn't miss one of them.
well,
So,
that would be me.
anyway.
If you just say Main Street, that's pretty well
Yeah, most,
right there. From,
yeah, most of it is.
absolutely.
It's not like it used to be. Right now, it's just on both sides. You just go down Main Street and you've got both sides.
Right.
Usually you had, what, 3 or 4 houses going or something?
Yeah.
3 or 4 stores?
Then when you come up Merchant Street, every once in a while there is art in Bill Nager's place down there. Pat's Pastries has neat
Oh, she
things in
does,
there,
yes.
gifts and things.
Yes.
And she's open in the evening. She serves sandwiches and stuff. And then up the street further is Candle.
There is something right there on the corner from,
I'm sorry, I forgot the name of your place.
right up from the post office
yeah,
on the
it's-
left-hand side.
Yeah.
It's,
Across from Ciro's.
yes.
It is a lot of neat gifts and homemade items are in there. The Scholar Shop over on is there one more? Oh, Zelensky's has got a lot of stuff in their
Zelensky's, yes.
place too. And there's
And the-
also a bicycle place up there where you can rent bicycles, and they have T-shirts and all kind of gifts of
Yes.
St. Gen.
Yes, that's the lady right next to the sandbar? Is that
Yes.
the one you're talking
Yes.
about? Yes.
Yeah. And then over on 3rd Street is the Scholar Shop, which is, they sell Valley clothes, but now they also have a lot of quilts and donated needlepoint
Really?
pictures, and just go in there and look around, you're bound to find something.
I
It's
did.
neat.
I was
Baby,
in there,
baby
but I
quilts
didn't
and
see-
big,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'll be darned.
well, they've just started handling
Okay,
that stuff, yeah.
okay.
So if you got anything you want to donate to them, they'll be happy to take it too, because that supports the foundation, the Valley Schools Foundation and the schools, yeah.
And what's that one across from the old brick? There's one in there.
Well, that's a Christmas store.
Oh,
is it-
yeah.
Yeah, the Christmas store.
Yeah, that is
when
another
is that
neat
open?
place. That's open on weekends. And that is open from 11 till 5, I believe.
I'll have to remember that.
And the
'cause I-
Scholar Shop's open from 2:30 till
To
5.
5,
Yeah.
5:30, yeah.
So you can go in the Christmas shop, but it's not really just a Christmas shop. It's got all kind of neat, just almost anything you could want's in there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's things for the kitchen, there's dishes, there's Christmas trees at Christmas time, there's placemats, tablecloths, crocheted items, serving dishes, dolls. Oh, my goodness.
Well, that's
It's
neat
just
to
loaded
know.
with a lot of
Yeah,
things, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and it's really a neat place to go in and browse. And it winds back through the front building, and it goes all the way back to the building that's got all the windows in it. So
Oh, that's neat.
it's on the porch
Oh,
there.
that's
So
good.
it's really a nice place to shop
Yeah.
also.
So
Okay.
have we, the honey.
Oh, the honey
store,
shop,
the
forgot
honey
about
shop,
him,
yes.
Honeybee.
Yeah, they've added a lot of things.
That
They
is
have
on-
Really, and they've got some stuff coming up. The
Yes, they do, but I don't.
Honolulu's, oh, I'm not gonna say the word because I can't remember it.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, next time we're on,
Yeah,
we're
look
gonna
at
make
the-
sure, but,
We have all the names,
Yeah,
right?
we have.
But the honey shop is really, really a good place to go to. They have all kind of honey, all kind of neat things in there, and the most wonderful tasting ice cream you could even ever want.
Oh, my gosh.
Well,
It's a
And then we have also another ice cream place on Merchant Street, and that is Sarah's, which
Sarah's.
is
Oh,
very popular.
Sarah's is just
Yeah,
the
Sarah's-
number one, if you ask me.
Right.
Now, is there that little shop next to her, is that open?
Yes, that
The
is
antique- that's Debbie
antique
Hoover.
shop, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
It's
do you
a-
call it?
it's the
It's an
antique.
antique shop.
Oh, but it doesn't have any name, it's just an antique shop.
Debbie Hoover it was the old settlement, I believe.
Yes, it is, Old
Oh,
Settlement, yeah.
oh, okay.
Yes.
So, and Debbie Hoover, and I know her mom used to be
do-
big in that.
Right. Yeah,
So-
she's since passed away.
Well, I'm guilty of not being down there.
So,
I can't walk that much.
Oh, I've been down there. let me
so
tell
there's
you.
lots and lots of art things. Just go to www. Let me look at the paper
Oh,
so I don't
okay.
screw it up. artstjen.org. And you can go there, or you can come into our building. It's beautiful. It's all newly remodeled and decorated, thanks to volunteers, and
And that's-
amazing.
And that's the old museum.
That's the old museum, the rock building across from Duberg Center, and church on the other side.
other
Either
side.
door you can go in,
Yeah.
yes. So anyway,
That's good.
come visit the art center, go visit all the shops we just talked about. And if we missed any, just go in them anyway. Main Street's full of shops. They
Main
have
Street merchants.
shops
um,
and merchant and
just-
market and
I mean,
Third.
actually, if you would start right there, you could go have lunch at Cyril's, or you could, or the Anvil, or the Old Brick,
Any of
or
those
go
places.
to
Beat-
Common Grounds, Beatnik.
yeah.
You could start there. You could have breakfast starting there, walk around town, and I'm telling you, you actually, because I had my granddaughters, we started from there, from Common Grounds, and walked all the way around and looked at all the different stuff. You got Bell Ever
Bell Ever After, yeah, that's a
and
nice
you've
shop
got,
too.
You just, there isn't anything, I mean, I know a lot of people, I've had a lot of people say, well, oh, I don't need that kind of stuff. Well, you know, you don't have to need it. You just
You
go
might
down
just
there,
wanna
you go
want
down
it.
there and realize, because I'm telling you, I didn't realize it. And what's the lady's name, Sam?
Yes,
I'm telling you, you go in her store,
she's
Yeah,
got
where's
that's
amazing.
the
Cheetos?
tin, that's
amazing.
the tin,
That's
on
down
Main Street.
on Main Street.
there's
On Main
the
Street.
two different stores, and
Yeah, there's one across the street from the other.
yes, and I'm telling you, and the lady is amazing, she tells you about everything.
She's very talented.
You know, the artwork there, you could set that stuff outside on your deck, on your patio, or whatever you had.
Right.
I just
You can
love
use
her stuff.
candles or lights
Or lights,
inside, and my favorite is the Tree of Life.
Yes.
And it's amazing how she cuts that into those tin cans.
Yes, and
Totally
you'd have to see
amazing,
the tin
yeah.
cans that she works with, but, no, we've got stuff down there, and, Gary Smith's store, right, or actually.
Oh, okay, that's Magnolias.
Yes,
Yep.
Magnolias, yes.
That's the new one down there.
Yes.
Everybody says that one's really nice too. I haven't been in there yet.
So I think if you start right there, and that's right across from the Interpretive Center, or Welcome Center.
Right.
It's right there, and then you could start from there and go down that side and come all the way back. It's
Right.
just, you know,
Yeah.
you think you've seen everything, but I don't think you've seen it until you actually
Right.
went town.
And another neat thing, which probably a lot of people from St. Genevieve have never done, is the old houses.
Oh, yes.
Those are so
Oh,
neat.
Yes.
Oh, I love this.
They're very
I've
neat,
been,
yeah.
I have definitely been
Oh,
in
and then
that.
Sassafras is down on St. Mary's
Oh, I keep
Road
telling her I'm
as
gonna
you
go
go underneath the,
That's
trail.
that little bitty building, or, well, sassafras.
it's a house.
And then
It's
the
a
little
house, yeah.
house.
And then the log cabin.
Right, the
That's
log
a-
cabin.
Yeah, and that's a
It's a bed,
bed,
Airbnb, isn't it?
Airbnb, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
so there's so much stuff in St. Gen. It's just get out and explore
just
and see
one
what's here.
weekend, if
Yeah.
nothing else, you don't have anything to do on a weekend or a weekday or whatever, just go down and enjoy, and especially with the weather looking the way it is.
Oh, it's so beautiful outside.
Tonight,
yeah.
it would be a beautiful night to walk downtown, but, you know, and then we were talking too about, our restaurants and stuff, and I said the last time I didn't wanna miss any, and I don't know that I missed them, but we've got a couple now that, well, I'm gonna say, but I'm telling you, I know I'm gonna butcher this name, and I hope they
You
forgive me
just
for
go
this.
find it anyway.
Yes, I'll tell you where it's at. It's at Collier's, the old Collier's building, and it's
On 61.
yeah, on 61. It's El Boricua. It's Boricua. So I know I never said it right. I'm sure I didn't, but they call it AJ's Restaurant, and they opened, and I believe right now it's just drive-through, and it's from, I'm thinking 11:30 to 7, and that's Puerto Rican food.
That's what it said.
And
Puerto Rican, yeah.
they have and if any of you know, and which I know most everybody knows except me, but you go on Facebook and you can look on their webpage or their
Right.
Facebook page.
If you
and-
Google, what did I Google? New restaurants
New
in St.
restaurants, yeah.
Genevieve.
And so
And
you
they
go in
came
there and
up.
they have their menu on there. So and I know they're taking orders and, you know, so whatever it is, well, I plan to do that. So, and then macho nachos, macho tacos.
Macho Tacos. I
Yes,
think it
macho
is.
tacos, that's right across from McDonald's. And, I believe they're open on the inside now. I've seen people go in.
Oh, really?
Now,
Okay.
whether they're in there eating, I don't know. I do know they've been going in and out, so. And that's tacos and stuff. And I have heard that it's really good.
They're really good.
They're really good for what you get. And
That's
the
what
way
I've
they
heard
talk.
too.
You get to make your own, or you don't make it, but you tell them what you want.
Tell them what you want, and they
Yes,
make it for you.
and they make it. So, I'm anxious to try that, and, so, and then, you know, we got Casey's. Casey's got pizza, for heaven's sakes. And I'll tell you another thing, they have ice cream in there.
They do.
They have an ice cream machine. You get to make your own.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
I
I
didn't know
love
that.
going in there and making my own ice cream cone. But they
I
have
know.
chocolate, vanilla, and swirl. It's,
Ah,
you know, if
it's
you
a
can
what do they call that?
self-serve.
Self-serve.
Oh, I love that.
It's a machine, and every time I go in,
Sort of like,
well, I think if you've gone to like, what is that place in, that Chin, is it Chin? Or that Chinese restaurant in Perryville, they have like a
oh,
self-serve.
yes,
over
they
there.
Yes,
You
do.
they
pull
do.
that,
Pull
that
the
ice
lever,
cream,
yeah.
yes, pull the lever down and so they have it.
Swirl it
I'm telling you
yourself,
what,
yeah.
absolutely, and they got the best chocolate ice
We
cream.
can
but-
say one thing in St. Genevieve is for it's French, is German in it, but we have got other things. We've got Chinese, we've got Japanese, we've got Spanish.
Oh, I'm telling you
Restaurants,
what.
we're kind of like a melting pot.
Right, right. We have
Really,
that.
because all
for
they
sure.
just send us here for,
Yeah.
it's just getting to be wonderful.
We went to Audubon's on Saturday night, and we had their oven-baked pizza,
Oh,
oven
pizza.
brick.
Yeah,
Oh,
a brick oven
my
pizza. That
gosh.
is good, yes.
Oh, it was amazing.
Did you get the
Okay.
cauliflower crust?
No,
No.
Earl probably wouldn't like that. He likes just the regular
Oh,
crust, so
yeah.
I dealt with that. But
Yeah.
now, if I go down and get it, I'll
You
do
get
that.
that,
But
yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
so
and
they
Weeks
had-
has got really good
Weeks.
food too.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
Yeah.
Here I think we ate out just about every day. No, not every day, but in the last couple of weeks, it was like we tried these. And I had a friend that came up and was eating dinner, and they had the chicken strips.
Oh, yes,
Oh
those are
my
so good.
gosh.
At
They're-
Weeks?
At
At Weeks, they're
Oh, I
And
haven't
I'm
good.
had
not, you're
them.
not
They're so
talking chicken
tender.
strips about that long and about, these are about that long and about that wide. Now, I'm not lying, I'm not exaggerating.
That's right, I had
And-
that last week.
So me and Earl ate those. I said, hey, I ate one from somebody. They had some extra, and I ate a piece of it. Juicy. It was
Yeah,
amazing.
very,
And
very
Weeks,
juicy for breast,
absolutely.
yeah.
And they were packed this past Monday.
were they?
Oh yes.
I think a lot
So-
of people go there during the week to eat.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we've
they have
been,
them.
I was just trying to. I know I butchered the names, but you need to try the Collier's restaurant and
AJ's.
AJ's. We'll go that.
We're gonna
'cause
go
I'm not- I'm
AJ's
butchering,
instead of that other one. We'll have
We need
to,
to start
we'll
on the
have
first
to
of the
ask
week,
them,
girls,
how
and
do
go out
you
and
do
visit
that?
all
Right.
these places. That's what we need
And
to do.
Macho Tacos, that's right next to McDonald's, and I'm telling you, I've noticed that during lunch, those people just drive through.
Drive
and-
through and pick
yeah,
up their food.
And, so it's something different, it's not the same thing all the time, and, we got Subway, so those kind of sandwiches. And,
Right.
You've got
we've-
everything.
Yeah, and Mimi's is a good home restaurant, so we've got all these, the Anvil and the
A lot of
Oh,
sit-down
brick.
restaurants and a lot of
Absolutely.
drive-through too.
That's
Yeah.
right, and the sit-down ones, they're open, so, go and help them out a little bit.
But we've got a lot of places for a small town.
We've got a lot going on in our little town,
Yes,
Right.
we have.
So.
And there's a lot of people that need help if anybody wants a job.
That-
And there's help wanted all over
I
the place.
believe every
Yeah.
restaurant is asking for help.
They're
I
needing
believe-
help
I
bad.
like the way Cyril's had their little sign out, if you want,
If you want to work.
work.
Yeah,
If
if
you
you
wanna
wanna
work,
apply.
apply within, yes. And I thought, so there's no reason for anybody
Not to be
not to be working,
Yeah.
because it's not just in St. Genevieve, it is all over.
It's
And
right.
every place we go, they're either
Short on help.
short on help, or they're wanting help, or they're, starting people out more
Well, even
now
Countrywide was
than,
closed there for a week because they didn't have help.
well, and I shouldn't probably repeat this, but, somebody just told me the other day that they closed the deli now at 4 because they're short on help.
Oh, really?
I wouldn't doubt it because
So,
she told me they was, I said, well, if I could be speedy back there, I would work.
Oh,
I would love to
I
be back there.
couldn't do that, but anyway, so guys, I said if you're in the mood and you just want to help our little town in St. Genevieve, help our restaurants and our stores. We really got some neat stores down there.
We do, for sure, yep.
Even
Yeah,
if you don't,
places,
even if you don't
places.
buy anything the first day, if you go in and look, because I wasn't really looking to buy anything.
Just looking at the
But,
store itself,
Oh, my
yes,
gosh, and,
yeah.
and again, I think it's Sam's, she's got the picture place. where you
Yes,
go in.
oh, yes,
Oh,
yeah,
my gosh, you guys.
yeah.
You can go in there with your family and take pictures with different wardrobes. She's got all kinds of funny Western type things too.
Actually, if you
like
wanted to do everything that was downtown and in this town, that area, you'd have to spend 2 days.
At least,
At least,
Yeah.
yeah.
You'd have to.
Unless you walk really fast.
right. And
I
Stella and
can't
me,
look at that.
Stella and me's in this corner. We have
Right.
them and Old Brick over here, and so.
And the Amberlin,
Yeah,
and the
the
Ciro's, and.
I mean,
yeah.
there's all kind of restaurants.
Pat's,
and-
yeah, there's all kind of
And
places to
Pat's,
eat downtown.
absolutely. She's not only got bakeries, she's got sandwiches, and she makes her bread.
Yes, I
Yes,
know
she
all
does.
it.
And, well, actually, all of her food's homemade, so.
I know all that bakery stuff is back there.
Her chicken and dumplings are amazing, and I know she's got, she's asking people for different ideas, what they like.
What
and-
they like, yeah.
Yes, and then in her store, well, then, her son has
The beer
the beer.
from Cape.
Yes, from Cape, and I asked her how that was going, and she said, well, it's going pretty good. I think people have to know and kind of,
And you can sit in there and eat, actually. She has tables
Yes,
and a room
yes.
for what, 12 maybe?
I
Is
would
there
think
3
it's-
tables or
yeah.
4?
yeah, I think so.
And they each have 4
1,
chairs
2,
at the
3, 4.
table,
Yeah, I think
so-
4, yeah,
So that's a neat place to go to.
Mm.
Yeah.
yeah.
I can't think of anything downtown that's not need to go into. There's
No.
something different for everybody.
Right.
And Common Grounds, they need support too,
Yes,
so.
absolutely.
Go in
And they
there in the
got
morning
a-
and grab your coffee.
I was gonna say their coffee and their lattes and their iced drinks.
Yeah, they have all kind of drinks, plus they
Absolutely.
have a lot of bakery goods in a
Yes.
case too, and sometimes at lunch, they have a note up where you can buy a sandwich.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I thought sometimes they had
Yeah.
sandwiches or something
I think
like that.
maybe most days they do now.
Yeah.
And the kids
So-
are so neat in
Oh,
there, yeah.
love 'em.
It's a really
They're
a good place to
precious,
support. yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
Okay, well,
I
then
don't know
I'll
any
finish.
more about the
I don't know if
restaurant.
anybody is listening that knows, but we're just having a gab session, and if you'd like to join us, we got a telephone right there. Call us. And you got any ideas, or you want to put out something there that's
Or
going
you
on?
want to come on our show and be a guest, we'd be
Yes.
happy to have you.
We would be
Yes.
happy.
Because we got a lot of things gonna start happening now with the
In
fall coming
October,
on,
right,
October and November and December. So if there's anybody out there, and the number is on the website or up
Well,
there
it's on the
TV?
screen,
It's on
yeah.
the screen,
Yeah,
okay.
it's on the
Yeah.
screen.
So,
You can call.
call us or get a hold of one of us, and we can make sure that you're on one of our shows. And I'm telling you guys, it's nothing. All you have to do is come down, and once you know what you're gonna talk to us about, you're on, I mean, you're
It's
ready to
like
go.
kitchen table talk.
Absolutely,
Well, I'm going to put the
absolutely.
guys out of potential on spot, because they said, they would, well, what do you do there? Do you have to dress up? And I said, no, just come in your outfits, just like you would.
Yes,
And really come
absolutely.
in. I said, we'd just love to have you.
Yes,
Well, when is this on? Well, they thought, I said, they thought 7 o'clock in the morning. I said, no, I said, it's 7 at
in the
night.
evening, yeah. Well, just like the, Trish with nutrition, or Thrive Nutrition, when she came on, I mean, I think she was a little nervous, but and Pat's Pastries.
Yes.
But they all know what they're doing, so all you're doing is telling us about your business. So, and QRS
QRST,
tea,
yeah.
yes.
The tea
they call it
shop.
The tea shop.
Yeah.
And he not only has that, did he buy out linens and lace?
Yes.
Yes.
He's got
So
that.
he's got like, I know he's got the 1, 2, 3 rooms, 4 rooms.
3 rooms.
Okay. He's got, oh, I
And
counted
the
that
porch, you
coming
can
in
sit
the
on
What
the
has he got in
porch
there
and
now?
enjoy the day.
Well, they got the teas, and I know he's got,
They
does he
got
have some kind of
lots
desserts?
gifts and stuff and desserts,
gifts,
yeah.
yes.
Oh, really?
Well, just sitting there, you have
You
cold
can-
drinks or
And then
hot
my
drinks.
art is there also.
Oh,
yeah.
yes, yes, absolutely. So, there
So
we go.
Stop in
You'll have the
and
pictures
visit,
and
yeah.
visit them, and that's the
Go
house.
see my art, yeah.
Right, and that's, and that place we're talking about, is right across from, the old.
It's a
well,
French-
It's the
yeah.
French Colonial, but I could
New
also say,
France, yeah.
yeah, also say the old Bank of St. Genevieve.
Right.
Some people, when you tell, oh, I know that place, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's right across from there.
And it's
so-
cat-a-corner to the Lutheran Church.
Yes,
also.
right across, yes.
Across from the funeral home.
Yeah, the old.
Woods Funeral Home.
So,
So
right.
we got lots of really neat places in St. John.
Right.
Yeah. And the teas are really, really
Oh,
good.
they are.
Oh,
He was
they're
on
great.
one night and gave us some samples and,
Oh
oh
my
my
gosh,
gosh, for
those
them
were
all,
really-
yeah.
they
And
were
you know,
awesome.
he doesn't even just have that, he's got like, salts and.
All kind of spices and
Spices,
stuff, yeah.
yes,
Yeah, he's a spice place too.
yes. We got some sriracha.
So if
salt, I
you
think.
cook and you use spices, go check it out what he's got.
Right.
They're very high quality.
Oh,
spices.
absolutely, it's real good stuff, so.
We have everything.
We do.
Yeah.
So what you got to talk about, Mary Ann?
Well, my favorite thing, SGI. I don't know if a lot of people, they say, oh, we didn't know it was out there. Well, we've been out there for about 40 years. But anyway,
Well, tell them what
it's,
SGI
it's
is. Yeah.
SGI is St. Genevieve Industries. And it is for, I don't know how to say this. If you have a challenged child,
Especially.
it's what
Special
for
needs.
special needs. That is what it's for. It's to give these people.
Work.
We think
chance to
what we
work.
do is just normal, but there is a lot of people that it is a joy to be able to do something normal. But they do wonderful things out there. They are the workforce of, you would not believe the work they can do and enjoy it and love every minute of it. They are wonderful. Right now, we have 50 employees right now. And you can't get in, you can't go see it and tour it right now. And it is closed up. We have, the doors are locked and you have to have permission to get in there and call ahead of time. But it is for the safety of everybody that is included in there. And it's opened every day for business, and we have no active cases so far. And the reason why I'm saying we is because when Harold Geck and I and some other people got together one time 40-some years ago, Harold Geck and I went to Springfield, and with the help of one of the priests up there went with us that was involved in these kind of activities, we got the franchise, we got the permission to start this workshop here in St. Genevieve. And it started out with 16 people, believe it or not, 16. And we've been up to sometimes is almost close to 70. And it has been wonderful. It's just been great, and we've been fortunate to have some great people that run it. But it is for it's for the challenged people, and they have their own little, what we say, dining area. They have that, and we have added on. There's another large building that is called the workshop or the pallets, and they do some wonderful, wonderful jobs, little jobs that people don't want to do in a factory. They don't want to pay big bucks for these little
And
mini jobs.
you can hire them for different jobs too, can't you?
Yes.
Make contracts with them.
We have contractors that come in, and we have the safety CDCs, we have all of that. It's all safe, and it's all certified, and everybody, we don't allow insiders in, like I said, because of this thing, and we're keeping everyone safe. And it is a wonderful experience. If you ever get the chance, it's out there, and a lot of people don't know about it because it's not publicized a lot. But if you ever get the chance, when this is all over, please call up out there. Brenda Soupy right now is head of this, and Gail Palmer is her sidekick, you might want to say.
She's sweet.
But you can call out there anytime and you can set up a tour. And I will tell you right now, it will just knock your socks off at what is up there and what the challenged people can do. It is wonderful. And happy, oh my gosh. They are the happiest
Oh,
people
they
in
are.
the world.
They are.
Absolutely.
It's wonderful, and it's a great place. If you ever get the chance, please go out and tour it. I've been with it. I helped founded it, and I've been on the board for over 40 years, and I've been secretary of the board for years, believe it or not. But it is, to me, I never knew anything about this type of things, about what you could do for special people. And oh, they are special. They all have my heart. And I don't care if they're 18 years old. I don't care if they're 50 years old. They are my children, part of me, because I've been so involved with it, and it's such a wonderful place that I want everyone to come up after all this is over with and go out there and tour it and meet these special, wonderful people, and what they do. They are jewels. They are the jewels in our life, and these are the jewels that some people throw away, and they shouldn't. They're jewels. I don't care who they are and where they come from, that they are jewels, and they are wonderful. And it is a wonderful atmosphere, and we take very good care of them. We make sure that nothing gets in there. And like I said, if you want to go see, you have to call, because we do have the doors locked.
I have a friend that works there, Nancy Davis, and I just I love her. She's so precious. And she comes home, she'll come home from work, and it's like, she's worked hard that day.
I bet,
You
yeah.
know, they just,
And the thing that amazes me is how happy they are. I'm sure almost everybody saw them delivering ice to all the
I was just
stores.
gonna say
Yes,
this.
they do
That
have
is
the ice
one of their
plant.
main,
It's
Yeah,
one of
it's
our
main
main.
incomes, probably. Anyway, the ones that bring it to the stores, they just are so happy all the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're just, you know, that's their job, that's their.
That's their pride and joy. yeah.
Absolutely, and they,
And if
They
they've
went
met
for
you
that.
once, they never
they won't
you.
forget you, no.
Okay, so Mary, what other kind of jobs do they do? They stuff
Well, they have what
things,
they
or
have. They have a building back in the thing that makes pallets,
They pallet making? and what
pallet
else?
making, and that is a big industry right
Oh,
now.
definitely, yeah. They need
supply,
that to ship, yeah.
Mississippi Lime and quite a few places, but they get little things like, you get factories that are making pencils, like this, for instance, and they don't want to put some of these little things together. They're little nicky things that some people feel like that's above their dignity to do these lunky things, but they bring those things in. So they do all the little small jobs
And they do
from
'em
all
well,
different
yeah.
places. They do from pencil factories. They do. They take bolts and they put nuts on the end of them, and it's just everything that is little jobs that a lot of people don't like to do in big factories, or they don't have time or personnel to
Probably don't
do
have
it.
time to
They
do it.
ship it out, and these people are, they're amazing. They are amazing.
Yeah.
They do such a beautiful job. And if you have any special need person in your life, try to get them out there, because they will find that is so much joy, and there's so much kindness and so much love out there.
So what's their ages that they can work?
They can work up till 60.
Okay,
To their-
but start out, are there
Well, we've had
16,
usually,
18?
it's been like high school kids.
Okay, high school?
We've
Okay,
had some that come in at the age of 16,
okay. Well, that's
just about
good.
16, I would say.
Yeah, that's a great place.
Oh, yeah.
And we're fortunate here in St. John
Oh, we
because
are.
we have so much good things going on for people.
Mhm.
And people in St. Genevieve are so generous, so very generous.
And we've always been fortunate about there to have, we've got a good board. And we're always fortunate enough to have good people out there in the, that is safety. Oh, my God. You would think, now these putting pallets together, there is some sawing, but they are evaluated.
Right,
Each
they're
person is
guided, I'm
evaluated
sure.
in how they work. But if you would see them work, you would never know there was a thing wrong.
Right, exactly.
They're just.
Well, and you know, back in the day, when we had our, trying to think of what the name of it was for the, well, it was for the special needs kids, I guess, basically. They had a school farm, and it was out there by where the old Kentucky Fried Chicken was, out in that area somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where it was.
Well, see, most of them they sent down to Cape Girardeau.
Well, and, yeah, there, but we
Until
did.
we got it.
We did have a small thing.
Yes.
And then that's when they were going to get rid of it, and then, or they weren't gonna have the school anymore. So that's when St. John took it over. So that's been close to, probably 30 years at least, when they took that over. And now, you know, back in those days, the kids were, you know, they would be in a place by themselves or in
Where they
rooms by
didn't have
themselves.
a lot of
They didn't-
interaction,
No,
yeah.
absolutely not.
They didn't know
And now
anything.
now, since they've been at school at St. John, since they took them up there, they mainstream them. And these kids are out and about with regular kids.
Right.
And so most of the kids up there know these kids. I mean, we got our new jelly bean program. Amazing what those kids did. So you have like 2 kids that are with the special needs, and some of them autistic, some of them's Down syndrome, some of them's I can't remember, but anyway, they're amazing because you have 2 kids that are their partners, are their jelly beans, and they go out there and they get up on stage and they do their little act or they do their little thing. They love it.
Oh, well, sure, they like
They
it.
love it. I have one little girl that got up there and she had a boa, and she danced. She was just so excited. And then you had some that sang and some that, these kids, and then, so therefore, all these kids in school know these kids. They know them by their names. And when they're out in the public or whenever, they talk to them. It's not
Right.
like shying off or whatever. These kids are amazing. They're
Make
just,
Well,
them
that's where we
inclusive,
get a
yeah.
lot of our people is from the school.
Oh,
We
yeah,
have the special needs
absolutely,
is where they come out
is where
there.
they come from.
And this is not, it's not using the kids, they get a paycheck. And
Oh,
let
yes,
me
they get
tell
a
you,
paycheck. Oh,
they
yes.
just can't wait for
No.
payday.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
Oh, no.
Who
I
can?
wouldn't. Nancy wanted, she's
We all
gonna go
like payday.
shopping.
But they
Yes.
are, we even
That's
have a
special.
little place up there, if they get sick, we have a nurse on call.
Well, that's good.
So we have, it's set up for 'em neat.
Mhm.
But we started the ice making thing and that really worked out
Oh, yeah,
good.
that's what we get our
Yeah.
eyes for.
That's been a
fair and
big,
stuff.
big, big office. It's been wonderful. But it is such a special place. It holds my heart, I know.
So if we get a chance and somebody wants to later on, maybe when this stuff calms down a little bit. I was talking to some of the people from Hee Haw
Oh,
in a
really?
minute,
Oh, yeah.
and there's a plan that they're gonna go ahead and do it. Now, that's if nothing comes up. But
Yeah, if
they're
it don't
planning
get
on
bad,
going
well,
with
good.
Hee Haw, and I think that's
They
towards
did
the
it
end.
last year, didn't they?
No.
Oh, they didn't, they canceled it.
So I thought if nothing else, maybe we could get somebody from there.
To come on, yeah.
I'll talk to a couple of them, see if they come in and talk, some of the actors themselves. But that's always fun. That's
Yeah,
a,
it
that's a
is.
fall thing,
It
and,
is.
you know, we, here I'm talking to
We
you
always
guys.
heard about it, and never went, and we went a couple years, and it was so good,
Oh,
yeah.
that one, and
Oh, it was
then they
crazy.
have the Christmas one, and that Christmas one is, oh, It's just, but you know what's fun about it? And usually the September one, most of the time, now, I think I was there one time when it rained, but most of the time, it just seems like it's under the stars. You're in the barn, or the building, but they have the sides open, they have hay bales where people could sit on them and stuff. And then they sell food and all kinds of stuff like that, but, just the fun and being with the people and the excitement, these were the days, and it's so fun when you talk about these days or whatever, and when I talk with my granddaughters about it, it's always funny. It's like, well, what did you do? When did you act? I mean, not act. Did you do things like this? And yes, this is what our life was. This is what we did on Main Street. Well, I lived on Main Street, but all this older stuff and trying to tell them about the stores. Like when we walk downtown and tell them where the old, where the jail was and the firehouse and all this. It's like they can't imagine what it looked like.
No.
But, so the fun thing, guys, we've really got some neat stuff in town, and I urge anybody, if you got a weekend or a day that you don't have anything to do and you want to get some exercise in, even if you don't want to, if you're not going to go in and buy anything, look in the windows. The windows will tell you everything. And Beatnik is now that's coffee and like.
They have food there.
Oh, they do have food. Okay.
They did. I've ate there already.
Okay. I know they have
Sushi,
muffins that are. Yeah. Muffins are to die for, let me tell you.
Yeah, she's a good baker, that's for sure.
So
Genevieve has a lot of things.
Yep. So, if anybody's interested in especially this weekend with the youth plein air,
All right.
make sure we call or get on
just come
website.
down there.
Or just come down, yes.
Yeah, come down and bring your kids and sign for them to be there, and come back in 2 hours and pick them up, and they'll have their pictures entered into the contest.
There you go, and they'll be excited about it.
And then also, we're going to display those at the Art Center, and the October 23rd, I believe it is, if I got the date right. That's going to be the day that Friday evening, which will be the fourth Friday also. That's the night we're going to give the awards at 6:15. So we want all the parents, and if anybody else wants to come ahead. We're going to have also that same week is the adult plein air that the Art Guild has every year. So there'll be a lot of paintings from people out of town and in town that weekend, plus all the kids' stuff. Yeah. So
now again, the fourth Friday walk. No,
fourth Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, fourth Friday. That's every month.
Every month. Yeah.
And what's that consist of again?
It's the businesses are open, and they have usually art displays in them.
Okay.
And all the art places are open.
Okay, and that's later
6 to 9.
6 to 9.
6
okay.
to 9.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, do like the restaurants and stuff? They stay open.
Yeah, most of them are open too.
Anyway.
Right.
So
Yep.
okay. So that's good.
Yeah. So come on down for the plein air Saturday, 10 to noon, and then spend the rest of the day walking around town and seeing what's around.
There you go. Absolutely.
And you've got anything that you'd like to talk about or ask questions about? We're always here, and we're here the second.
And those of you that bring the little ones over at the Learning Museum, the kids would really, really enjoy that.
Oh, yes.
It's a neat place.
Yes.
Yeah. So plan on going there also.
Yes.
So anyway, that's all we have for tonight, I guess.
Yep.
So
thank you.
we talked and talked and talked, so
I
hopefully
know.
people picked up something from it.
Thank you for listening to us.
Thank you.
Yeah, and everybody have a wonderful week.
Yes.
2 weeks we'll be back.
Yeah, and stay safe.
Right.
Yes.